Diet Coke sounds like a health win, but is it really? You see zero sugar. You see zero calories. That feels like an easy upgrade, especially if your other choice is a regular soda loaded with sugar. And in that one simple comparison, Diet Coke often does come out ahead. So is that the whole story? Not even close. If you swap a sugary soda for Diet Coke, you cut out a lot of sugar. You also cut out a lot of calories. For many people, that can help with blood sugar control, weight goals, or just breaking the habit of drinking sweet regular soda every day. That part matters. If your usual drink is regular soda, then Diet Coke may be a better pick. That doesn't make it a health drink, but it can be a useful step if you're trying to move away from a lot of added sugar, without feeling like you have to give up the soda habit all at once. That sounds fair, right? But better than sugary soda is not the same as healthy overall. Here's the key idea. What you compare it to changes the answer. If the choice is Diet Coke or regular Coke, Diet Coke may look pretty good. If the choice is Diet Coke or water, water wins almost every time because it gives your body what it needs with no sweet taste, no caffeine for most people, and no habit loop built around needing a flavored drink. That's where many people get stuck. Diet Coke can help in one way and still fall short in another. You may lower sugar, but still keep the need for something sweet with every meal, every snack, every break, and over time, that can make it harder for you to enjoy plain drinks or less sweet foods. Does that mean Diet Coke is bad for everyone? No. For some people, it's a practical tool. If you're trying to stop drinking several sugary sodas a day, going to Diet Coke can be a real improvement. It may help you reduce sugar fast, and that can be meaningful in everyday life when simple swaps are easier to keep than perfect rules. But tools can become crutches. If you drink Diet Coke once in a while, it's probably a small part of your diet. If you drink it all day, every day, that's a different picture. Then the question is not just what's in the can. The question is what habit the can stands for. Are you using it because you like the taste? Or because you feel like you need it? That difference matters more than most people think. A food or drink choice is rarely just about one item by itself, because your overall pattern shapes your health far more than one single can ever will. There's also the caffeine piece. Some people handle caffeine well. Some do not. If Diet Coke makes you feel jittery, affects your sleep, or becomes the thing you lean on when you're tired instead of resting, that's worth paying attention to. Sleep counts, stress counts, daily habits count. Some people find diet drinks help them stay on track because they want something fizzy and flavored without the sugar. Other people feel that very sweet taste keeps cravings going, making them want more snacks or more sweet foods later, and the effect can differ from person to person. So what should you do with that? Be honest about your own pattern. If Diet Coke helps you avoid sugary soda and you don't feel pulled into drinking more sweet things, it may fit into your life just fine. If it keeps you tied to sweet taste all day or replaces water most of the time, it may be less helpful than it looks. This is why the answer is not a clean yes or no. Diet Coke is not the same as regular soda. That matters. It is also not the same as water. That matters too. You do not need to pretend those are equal, because they are not, and your best choice depends on what role the drink plays in your day. Think of it this way. Best choice? Usually water. Better than sugary soda? Often yes. Something to build your whole routine around? Probably not. You do not need fear. You do not need hype. You just need perspective. A can of Diet Coke is not a magic health move, and it is not automatically a disaster either, especially when the real question is whether it helps your overall diet move in a better direction. So ask yourself a few simple things. How often do you drink it? What is it replacing? Does it help you cut sugar? Does it make you want more sweet stuff? Does it crowd out water? Does it affect your sleep or your day? Your answers matter most. If you drink Diet Coke now and then, it may be no big deal. If it is your main drink, it may be worth stepping back and looking at the full picture. Small habits add up, and the healthiest choice is often less about one perfect rule and more about what you do most of the time. So, is Diet Coke healthy or not? Maybe that was never the best question. The better question is this: is Diet Coke helping your habits or quietly running them? Because what looks like a health win can still miss the point.